Grand evening, grand evening. Happy Monday. And it's been an interesting day from watching all the new food scares. And I'm sitting here watching the media reports. First, we had Ecoli from a very large fast food franchise. And now we got a major carrot scare around the country. Huge scare. And I'm sitting here thinking about this stuff. And the reason why I'm building more and more and more aquaponics systems in my house and around my house, building new systems. This is number 5 of 6. I already showed this one. And I'm setting it up in one of my grow tents. Everything's been redone. Everything's new. So as we go into these major food scares, and you think we'll be getting better as we progress in this time in the future, but it's actually getting worse. So I'm always thinking of ways of how I can grow more food in a introverted way, in a sort of a high-tech way, AI way, with old technology of aquaponics, with new technology of aquaponics, all in a much smaller space and growing 3 times as much, but also growing fish with vegetables and fruit in the system. So I'm always coming up with new ways of designing my own systems. I've never been a person, I'm an introvert person, so I've never been a person who's been a follower. I've never been a follower. I've always going out the box when it comes to growing food. I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. I've already done that already. And for me, personally, that's just me. There's nothing wrong with growing food in soil. Soil is one of the best ways to grow food. But for me personally, I'm always forward thinking. Always forward thinking. Thinking outside the box. How can I grow a lot of food in a limited space and grow protein with it? Using new technology, putting it all together and coming up with my own designs. Not designs that everybody else is using, but designs that came out of my head, put it on paper, and fabricated it myself. And that's what I'm doing now. So, as you can see, I'm installing Aquaponics system number 5, 60-gallon DIY solar-powered generator system in this grow tent. And I've been setting it all up. I got my large grow bed that is a foot deep. My 2 DIY fertilizers that I made. That's the heavy settler filter, and that is the bio flow reactor filter that I have a K1 in it. And there's a sump under there, and here's a tank. All this is attached together in one ecosystem, all closed grid. And what I've done is I thought of new ways how to build this. just like I built my system, number one system that's larger than this, that's 100 gallons. It's larger than this system that's outside, with the other 3 systems of the same kind that are waiting to go up, that are already built, going to the greenhouses that are back outside, the hoop houses. I use the same design. I decided to use these jacks. Yeah, I use jacks, car jacks, to raise and lower my grow beds. I can raise and lower this. These are yet very light, very, very, very strong, because they designed to hold cars up, people. So I can raise and lower this as I please. So that was my design too, to use jacks. And I'm going to be, this is nowhere near done yet. Nowhere near done. Matter of fact, I had to order some more jacks because I ran out to put these guys on jacks too. So these guys will be off the ground. They'll be off the ground. They'll be a little bit higher than this grow bed. So, because everything works on gravity. And the same with this tank. This tank will have more cinder blocks under it to bring it up too. So, and I'll have 2 4 feet by 2 feet boards in this area right here with the jacks on cinder blocks just like this to hold these filters up higher. So, because reality is, you know, and I can lower this too. I might lower this a little bit. That's the benefit of having the jacks. You can lower this as you please. I might lower it down a little bit. So we'll see. So I'm waiting for my new jacks to come in from the big store online, and I gotta go get some more of these small cinder blocks for the jacks over here to sit on, just like right here. So, and also, I gotta buy. I already ordered more bell siphons because I have to insert a bell siphon in here, right in the middle there. This pump, not this pump, this filter, it'll drain the nitrate water into the grow bed and by gravity, and it'll fill it up, and the bell siphon will automatically drain it. Fill it up, automatically drain it. So I got a few bell siphons I had to order because I'm gonna need them with these systems. So, and why am I growing food in the inside again? Because my goal is to use all the available space that I have to grow food, whether it's outside or inside. And I have plenty of space in my garage, and I didn't want to take these grow tents down. So 2 of my 60-gallon DIY solar power generator aquaponics systems are going to be for the 2 larger grow rooms indoors in the garage. So the plan is using the space that you have. You know, with aquaponics, you can grow a whole lot more food. They say 3 times as much food, and I believe it because I've been doing it for a little bit, in a whole lot less space. Plus, you can grow your fish protein. So you can have fish protein, plus your vegetables and fruit, plus if you want to grow, like me, myself, I'm going to be growing a lot of my municipal stuff as far as my garlic, my turmeric, my ginger, my a lot of stuff I'm going to be growing for my health. You know, a lot of my herbs, spices, and all that. So I'll be growing a lot of that stuff too via aquaponics. So that's my story for today. It's all about infrastructure. This whole 3-4 months is all about getting all my systems. They're already built. Everything's already built. Just getting them in their spaces, from the outside spaces to the inside spaces. Getting them all up. Getting the fish in the tanks. Getting the grow beds primed from the rich organic nitrate waste from the fish into the grow beds, and then putting the plants in there. So it's all about infrastructure first. With aquaponics, once you get the infrastructure done, that's it. Everything else runs on its own, just like a computer. This system waters itself. I don't have to water it. It does it all on its own. It saves 95% of water usage doing aquaponics, which is crazy, because the system uses the same water over and over and over again. All you have to do is fill the sump when it gets a little bit low, and I do that with harvested rainwater. So I'm going to eat my dinner, a little late dinner, and watch a lot of you guys on YouTube. Watch what's going on in the world right now. We're in a big White House change. A lot of things are going on worldwide. So that's what I'm doing tonight. This, by the way, I'm into stuff like this. This is a real spider. And he's been put into this glass dome. So he's gonna be my little weight for my top of my fist lid here. Until then, till next time, have a nice evening.